need to test your ability to adapt.
Man, that's
No, we're back at town. We're back at Pokemon Stadium. What happened? Maybe it was just like we didn't have the right song.
I have no idea.
Yep. All right. 53 quick percentage points in favor of the Min Min.
That up B not connecting the second hit is actually awful in this matchup.
Well, there's the Blade Beam. Limits out. F tilt.
Okay.
Trying to catch something.
He's got to be a little bit careful.
Went for the limit Blade Beam, but couldn't get it.
He's trying to do the same habits as if it was Camo. Camo would have gone down there, and he would have gotten hit by that neutral.
Oh, doesn't kill, but that ledge
guard
does. All right, we're gonna have to try to see how Pneuma's gonna how they're going to adapt to the Min Min here, Power's Min Min.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they've dealt 60%, but it's been a bit since they've gotten it in.
Even Cloud's forward tilt is not that great in this matchup because it will just clank with one of them and then die to the other one. Yeah, that's in the same way.
There's the edge guard you were talking about.
Exactly. In the same way that Pneuma was completely destroying Camo earlier, we are seeing the same thing here done by Power. I think Power is most likely very good at this matchup. He's probably gotten against a couple of good Wi-Fi Clouds. He's in the right category after all.
Back throw. This is the scariness.
Dude,
rising.
Yeah, he's dead. Never mind.
The rising Ram there.
Oh,
shoved him under stage, but not enough to get back to stage. And that's an early. That was a quick game one.
This is looking a bit.
Well, we'll have to see. Pneuma's got 2 more games at least to try to adjust.
Yeah, that's true.
Want to try that again with words?
Oh yes, excuse me. I'm wearing my manners. He's got to reverse. He's got to try to reverse the momentum. He's got to adjust. He tried to go for forward tilt and he tried to throw out a hitbox a couple times to challenge the arms. The problem is that if there's a second arm afterwards that just completely punishes the clank on the first arm, so it's just not worth it at all for Cloud. Cloud has just gotta. Is the
option here going to be more of aerials like Nair and back air?
Yeah, I think you should approach more from the air.
I don't know. I don't think down tilt will slide under the arms in this matchup. Here we are at match 2.
Right. And it looks like back on PS2.
Back on PS2. I do think I'm starting to think like taking Min Min to PS2. But like Min Min might do well on PS2, but having that gap between the 2 platforms to approach from the air might be pretty beneficial. Limit Crosslash does connect though.
Especially for Cloud, yeah. Let's see here.
Oh, Megawatt does so much damage.
Dang, and then he just throws out another laser. Oh no.
Double Dragon Laser is big.
Oh, that barely missed. Yeah, but you can see now that like Pneuma is struggling to deal with their damage output. Like Min Min just also has not only has great range but also insane damage output. So it's just crazy.
For the longest time, I never saw people use both Dragon Lasers because they're like, oh, I already got 1 Dragon Laser. I'll just use Ram and or Megawatt because one's an edge guarding tool and one's big. 2 lasers is huge.
This game is definitely much more even than the first game. Of course, actually, I could say that, and then he could literally just get edge guarded.
Crossing
that
up
was
on the
such a good recovery. Everyone's learning very quickly how to adjust to Min Min's edge guarding.
Oh, that sent straight horizontal with that one.
Oh, dang.
You know what? It's hard to adjust when there's a lot of it coming at you. I think Pneuma was taking some time on the Angel platform, just calming down and thinking about
Cloud usually outranges a ton of characters. How do you think he feels now that this character outranges him tenfold?
Yeah, big sword versus enormous arms.
It's very. Let's see here. It's gonna. I like how he's using the blade beam still. He's a believer in the fact that that could help a little bit in the matchup, stopping him from charging the arms a little bit. But that is terrible. That is awful. Wow.
I was just about to say, I like how Power uses their like short hop up B to throw out a hitbox above them. And it led to that kill.
So the last game was technically a 2-stock, but this one's a 3-stock, so... Yeah, does Pneuma have another character in their bag? I don't really know, bro. Like...
I saved this because we're going to see them use like the short hop up B to cover the area above them, because we're like, oh, that's Min Min's weakness, is they can't cover above themselves that much.
Absolutely.
But like right there, catching the jump.
Exactly.
Dragon.
Like that was so good. And then what is Cloud supposed to do off stage against Min Min? Nothing. Cloud's one of the worst characters in the game off stage.
That just covered so many options.
Like,
looking at the bracket, anything advanced? Dyer is up 2-0 on Kama, and Seakull's up 1-0 on Gold Block.
so it looks like we could have a rematch possibly between Dyer. Actually, no, Dyer 3-0'd him. It just updated.
All right, well, we could get a rematch of Dyer versus Seakull.
Dyer versus Seakull would be a very fun rematch, and we'd be able to see it on stream.
Seakull 2-0 Dyer at the beginning of top 16. I will say, no matter what happens in this match, I've been really impressed with Pneuma's Cloud. Pneuma's Cloud has been a mixture of like just aggressive they play a very, I don't want to say it's aggressive, but they felt, there's a word I'm looking for and I can't quite find it, but the way they were playing was very, especially against Camo, was really interesting. They ended up playing really patient against the Duck Hunt, but then the Bowser. Well, Pneuma did go to their bag of tricks, but this time they pulled out a Bowser.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think this actually might be better. Although Power destroyed Ghost Bowser, remember? So Pneuma, imagine what he can do to a secondary Bowser if he wants to. 67, 83.
This is our winners finals match.
All of Bowser's approach options just get completely snuffed out by Min Min.
Maybe try. Oh, good push. Good pushing them off the ledge from that flame breath.
Yeah.
That was a great clearance by Power. I'm actually just waiting for the surprise up B to catch Power by surprise somehow.
Wow, this is better.
Power has been in control a lot in almost every one of their matches. I don't think we've ever seen them behind a stock.
This is just wow, yeah. And also, this could be a terrible situation with the Bowser. Barely, like it scaved the top of the Cooper Joe. Let's see here.
Went for the
dash attacks to approach. That's very interesting to me.
Almost had the right read with that forward smash, but just mistimed it a little.
He expected Bowser to go low, as they always do, because going high with Bowser is just illogical.
Went for the 2-frame on the down tilt, but couldn't quite get either punch to connect, and the Megawatt picks up the kill.
And this character, this character has pretty good kill power on Bowser, too, if you think about it.
Megawatt is... Oh, and that pulled him under the stage, and you
wow!
to see it. Oh. Wait.